Konnichiwa mina, boku wa Jeremy desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. You've probably wondered where I have been for the last little bit. Especially after one of my last videos where I'm like, yeah, I'm going to try to do more videos, but that happened. So, I have been, it's the same thing that I say all the time, really busy. And work has been insane, and I went away to Banff for a week, where I got to see my mom, whom I haven't seen since 2012, actually, and my little brother Stephen, who I see every year, but we were all together with my middle brother Daniel, and of course my stepdad Michael as well, and we stayed in Banff at the Banff Mountain Resort, I think is what it's called, or Rocky Mountain Resort, something like that. It's when you're coming from the Calgary side and you turn off to go to Banff, it's like the first resort on your left as you're heading into the city, or the village of Banff. I don't know what they want to call it. I do have lots of footage of it, I just have to actually put it together. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, because I took a lot of random video, and I realized when I was doing it, I was kind of just yattering on, kind of like I do all the time. So, just fair warning about that. But if you've never been to Banff, Banff looks like this. It's a very small kind of village, but it's really, really neat, and the actual downtown is just a few streets, really. There's kind of like one main street that goes through, and it's kind of 2 blocks long, and that's about it. But it's really, I like it. I like Banff. It's the smallest city that I could ever live in. Again, it's more of a village, more than a city. It's the smallest place I could ever live. I'm a city boy. I mean, even Kamloops is small for me. I prefer Vancouver or Calgary. And of course, we did go to Calgary a lot too. Went to Cross Iron Mills a couple times, which is a huge outlet mall there, and it's changed a lot. The food court has moved. Like, the whole thing has moved. I don't know very many malls, especially newer malls, that have moved their entire food court completely over. But it makes much more sense, I think, now where it is over in the entertainment section, because it's kind of split up into different neighborhoods. There's like the fashion district and the entertainment district, which is where the food court is now. That used to be so empty. There was a Hello Kitty store when I was there last, so we're talking, I think, 2013 actually. And it's gone. It's all food court now with the theater and all these games. They have a plush machine that you could literally, I could go into if I wanted to, like if I went under the door. Yeah, it's insane. It's huge. Anyway, so we did lots of shopping, both in Banff and Calgary. Made it to the hot springs before they closed down for 10 days for maintenance, so that was good. Visited family and friends, went to a wedding called Lisi and Jean's Perfectly Imperfect Wedding, and I got the whole thing on tape too, but I don't think I can, if I was to show any clips of it, I would want to at least have their permission for it. But it's, yeah, so that was fun. It was nice to have my camera there and to be able to do that and help out with that, so that was great. So I figured I would show you guys some of the stuff that I ended up with, and also just a bunch of other random stuff that's been going on. So, from Banff itself, they have this place called the Banff Indian Trading Post, and it's been there forever. They actually have a merman there, a body of a merman, and which I think I got on video, a very short clip of it, so you'll see. I got this spoon collection, this Banff spoon collection, which I don't usually collect spoons, but I figured, heck, why not? Because it's Banff, might as well do it. They have a candy store that we always go to. I mean, ever since I was a child, I remember going to this place, and it is still there in the same location it's always been, the same layout. They have sponge candy right at the door, which is absolutely fucking disgusting. I hate sponge candy, but my mom loves it. It's kind of like that stuff that you find in crunchy bars. Again, I don't like it. So, this time, I mean, as you get older, you don't need as much candy, I guess. But it's called the Banff Candy Store, literally. Chocolate fudge, brittles, ice cream, like everything. They didn't have their ice cream set up, I think, because it's getting colder there, of course. But what did I get? I got a mega load. Take that as you will. Original peanut butter. Oops. I'm just dropping everything. Peanut butter cups with toppings. So it looks like cookie, M&M, and Oreo. So that's going to be interesting to try. We'll see how that works. And of course, a Reese's Big Cup Peanut Butter Lovers Cup. So I haven't seen that one before. And this is interesting to me. White Reese's. So we might have to do a Does This Thing Taste Like Shit video later on with Cody, because Cody loves peanut butter. So he's the first person that pops to mind with that. And then Hubba Bubba Bubble Tape Sour Green Apple 6 feet of fun. So this is actually bigger than me because I'm 5'10", roughly. 5'9", 5'10", something like that. So put those away for now. I'm surprised they came out of there pretty well unscathed. Didn't spend like a whole lot. But I mean, Banff itself is expensive, I'll tell you that right now. And another thing that pisses me off, we have a tradition. Every year our family goes to Banff. We go to, or well, whenever we go to Banff, there's a place called Phil's. It's Phil's Diner. It's like a breakfast place. They have all sorts of food and stuff. And it's always been just at the base of the mountain when you're heading up to this, basically Sulphur Mountain to get to the hot springs and stuff. The building is still there. The restaurant is not. They have now changed it into a Chinese restaurant, which pissed me off more than fat-free sour cream. I was not impressed at all. So we ate there anyway the first night, but it was expensive. It wasn't that great, but just so sad. I hate change sometimes. Pissed me off more than fat-free sour cream. Anyway, I got a Banff National Park book as well, which has all sorts of pictures of Banff, which I will share with you, because I can. So, yeah. Including my house, which is the, right here, this castle. It's the Banff Springs Hotel, and it is haunted, and it is mine, and there's video footage of it, of course. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? The Fairmont Banff Springs Hotel. Mine. They don't realize it yet, but it belongs to me. So, yeah, there's all sorts of stuff in here. There's the hot springs, where this is the cave-in basin. This is what it used to look like before they bricked it over. And yeah, you can still see this part there. It's an inner hot springs and stuff like that. But we'll go over that another time. So I got this book as a memory because I like collecting books. You know, those things that maybe some of you millennials don't know what those are. They're those. This is a book. You basically open it up and there are pictures or words and stuff in there, unlike a Kindle, which is just a tablet, kind of glorified, sort of. I'm being facetious, I'm sorry. But, yes. So I got that stuff, and did I get any other souvenir-y stuff from Banff itself? Let's see. I think I did. Yes, the Banff Springs Hotel book itself, which again has, like, pictures of the castle, which again belongs to me. They just don't realize it yet, but it does. And let's see. Just some of the rooms that you'll see in my castle, which again belongs to me. We have all sorts of events that happen there. There's a giant couple of pools. You know, I can't swim, but I still like to have them. They don't realize it yet, but the water belongs to me. And the views are really, really nice. And we have a couple of staircases, you know, made of marble and all that kind of stuff. And look, there's a nice kind of view of it as well. So, yeah. So that castle belongs to me. And, let's see here. Oh, there's the merman. This is the merman carcass that they have at the Indian training post. It's in a little display case. And it's a curious creature of unknown origin on display in the Indian training post at Banff, Alberta, Canada. And I got a postcard album of different Banffscapes, again, including the Banff Springs Hotel, because can you tell that I like this place just a little bit. So, more books of stuff, yay. I got a map of Banff again, so a couple different maps of that. And I also, when we went into Calgary, I was looking everywhere at chapters and Indigo and all that stuff because one of the YouTubers I follow, Joey Graceffa, wrote a new book. It's a fictional book called Children of Eden, and I finally found it at Market Mall on the last day we were in Calgary, and this is what it looks like. So if I ever meet Joey, I'll get him to sign this as well as his other book as well. So I haven't had a chance to really read it yet, but look at all the books I have now. We ventured to HMV, and they are really touting the new Ghostbusters movie, the one with the girls and stuff in there, and there weren't a lot of copies that were sold yet. Take that as you will, I guess. I haven't seen it. I'm kind of indifferent either way. I'd be willing to give it a chance, totally. But I came across something that I couldn't believe I was not looking for. I didn't even think it would be around. But growing up, one of the cartoons I used to love was the Ghostbusters cartoon. And lo and behold, They have a box friggin' set of it. All 5 DVDs. Yes. $45, the whole series. Kind of cheesy. You can see it on YouTube and stuff like that, but I have it and I love it. I'm so excited about this. And also while there, I was looking through CDs. I always look for specific people. I like Carly Simon, Shania Twain, Celine Dion, Cher, Sarah Brightman, Lorena McKinnon, those kinds. And just to see what I could find. There's nothing new from Lorena McKinnon or Sarah Brightman, but I did find Song from the Trees, a musical memoir collection by Carly Simon. Cher Gold by Cher, which is a 2 CD set. Similar to the one that was the very best of Cher. I had it a long time ago. I have no idea what happened to it. But there's a few songs missing from this one that were on the other one. And Reflections, Carly Simon's greatest hits. So, Carly Simon's 2 best albums, in my opinion, were Coming Around Again and Have You Seen Me Lately. Those are the 2 that we liked. She did this weird stint of ballroom-style music for a while, which Daniel, my brother, and I were kind of like scratching our heads, like, what the hell? But Mom used to always play those specific 2 albums when we were growing up, so it's kind of a nice thing. Like, anytime I listen to Carly Simon, kind of just puts me at ease, and so I love it. She's one of my muses when I'm singing or writing music or things like that, too. But while I was there, I kept looking for a possible early release of Joanne by Lady Gaga, because every once in a while they do have stuff like that. Didn't have it, but I did go to Walmart today because it was released on Friday, and I got it. So this is the deluxe edition available at Walmart. That's all they had, which is fine. I listened to it, and I am really happy with the first bunch of songs up to about Perfect Illusion. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first 6 songs I really like. The other ones I'm still kind of figuring out for myself. Perfect Illusion is the single that was released. Joanne itself is a very, very pretty song. I really, really like it. Diamond Heart is good. Ayo. John Wayne, Dancing in Circles, reminds me very much of like a Gwen Stefani style track. She even sounds like her when she's singing it, but it's really neat. And Perfect Illusion, of course. The other ones are decent, but I still have to listen to them sometimes like over and over again to actually get into it. It's the same with like Utada's album Fantôme. There's a lot of the latter part of the album I really like, and the first song, but some of the others it's just kind of going to take me a while to get used to. So lots of good music coming out though this month, or this last couple of months, because we had Utada's new album Fantôme. We've got Joanne by Lady Gaga. Yumi released We Are the Queens, which I'm obsessed with, of course, and we'll be performing at Lip Sync Battle at Fan Expo Vancouver next month as well. Speaking of which, I'm in the midst of getting my costume stuff, so tomorrow I'm going to be buying the fabric for it so it can be made. And I got my wig in the mail. I'm going as Battle Lover Cerulean from Cute Hire Defense Club Love. And I wanted to wait until my boots came in so I could match the color, the blue fabric. So here's one of the boots for it. So I'm really excited. It's a size 13, I believe. Size 12, size 13. I can do 12 or 13 usually. And I just got to be careful of the zipper at the back, because when I was trying it on, I almost caught it in my skin. I hate doing that, because these are made, like, I did all the measurements and stuff, and so that's the other problem, is when you're going to the gym, and you're constantly working out, and you're building muscle, and you're getting bigger, you tend to change your measurements and stuff. Like when I do the Sailor Moon costume, and I'm doing that song unapologetically, when I'm trying to put the gloves on, they'll stay on now because my biceps are getting bigger, but because of that too, the pink pieces that go around don't go up very easily. They used to go on so easily because they were big, like there was like that much space in between them and my arm. There's not anymore. So with the costuming and stuff, it's hard. You got to kind of get yourself up to where you want to be and then build the costume based on that, I suppose, but still really neat. And finally, I went to Urban Planet and I found these pants that I really like. They're kind of a leathery style pleather, I guess. So I got these, and they are just my size, 32, which is perfect. So I don't know when I'm going to wear them, but they could be a good costume or performing material, so we will see. And I have My friend Megan has these platform boots that are fantastically delicious, and I want to get some very much like it. I can show you a mall map. I think I've told you guys before that I'm obsessed with mall maps, and I got this from Cross Iron Mills in Calgary, so this is kind of what it looks like. So they have like the sport neighborhood, fashion neighborhood, ranch neighborhood, resources neighborhood, fossil neighborhood, and the entertainment one they changed. It doesn't look like they have it listed as a neighborhood anymore. But they have a Bass Pro Shop, and it has a shooting gallery in it, and a waterfall that belongs to me, and they don't realize it yet. And yeah, so all in all, it was a fantastic trip. Lots of good shopping stuff done, and had a great time. So I will try to do more videos. I keep saying that I'm going to do more videos. My room is a freaking disaster. I'll just show you guys really quick. Look at this disgusting mess of shit everywhere. I seriously have to try. That's my bed. I have to try to clean up my room and do stuff like that because, oh look, you can't even see my head. Cut off my head. There we go. Anyway, I should finish this video because it's at like 16 minutes pretty soon. So thank you for watching, and keep an eye out for my videos from my trip. Jamat Tanemina, and have a great day. Bye bye.